So you guys read The Story of an Hour, a real short story about Mrs. Mallard, and really not much happens in the story. She finds out her husband is dead. She goes through this whole process in her head and just sitting in a room, and then at the end her husband's alive and she actually falls over dead. That's the whole story. Now, a lot of stuff actually does happen in the story as far as the literary conventions we talked about yesterday. So take that out and let's look at the first page here. So what I want you to do is look at these 4 paragraphs on your paper, underline as many examples of symbolism as you can find. Okay, so I'll give you a minute, pause, and see what you come up with. And the symbolism is just one of the questions, but in this story, it goes a long way to telling you what the story is about. So here's some of the symbolism. So for example, the open window represents opportunity. It represents the whole world outside of the house that she lives in now. Everything out there, the freedom, the whole world. But she isn't out there. She's in her room, in her comfortable, roomy armchair, which symbolizes her life, which is comfortable, but it's stuck inside. So each of these things that I underline, I want you to think about what they could possibly symbolize and how this kind of adds up to a theme or what the story is really about. And go ahead and write this in on your paper. And again, the symbolism is just one of those questions. It's just one example. Fill out the rest of that paper, and we're going to use this more tomorrow.